Good evening, brothers. This is a first video on 12-tone guitar, how to apply the system of 12-tone composition and improvisation to the guitar. A couple years ago I got this book, 12-Tone Improvisation by John O'Gallagher. Great book. I mean, geez, what a great approach. But in this book there's nothing that shows you how to play this on the guitar. No tab, no note to string assignments and whatever. So I created my own method from that book, my own approach, and it's worked really well. I've used it several times playing with the jazz trio and at the jam sessions. But in the method, you take the 12 tones and you subdivide the 12 tones into two hexachords. A hexachord is subdivided into two 3-note chords, or arpeggios. And actually, in this approach, the two hexachords are identical in intervallic structure. And one of the hexachords in the 3+1 row has the first chord as, if you do it in the key of D, what they call the 3+1 chord, which is a minor third, minor second, and I feel like Alan Holdsworth right now. And then its complement is going to be off of E flat, which is the 1+3 chord. So 3+1, 1+3. Those two chords together cover the chromatic scale. The D one, the 3+1 is, and the E flat one, the 1+3. That's the first hexachord in harmonic form. And thank God there's inversions that are much easier to play. The next inversion would be, that's the D 3+1, and this is the E flat 1+3. And the next inversion would be the 3+1 and 1+3. If you can see that. So recap, these are just the same two chords as part of the first hexachord. And the inversions. And then to complete the 12-tone row, you just take that exact same hexachord type, it's the same intervallic structure, and you move it up a tritone. So a tritone up from D is A flat. And then that would complete the whole row. So off A flat, you have the same shapes. Just transposed. So for A flat again, then you put that together with the first one. Kind of mash them all together. And as with anything, you can change up the order of the chords. So instead of doing what I would call 1, 2, 3, 4, you do 1, 2, 4, 3. So instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, you would go 1, 2, 4, 3. Crazy stuff. So work them all out. Again, recap the D 3 plus 1, 1 plus 3 on E flat, its inversions. I'm really leaning into this because there's a lot of stretching. Then off of A flat, same intervals, same chord shapes, just transposed. So, what you want to do is take this same intervallic shape, same chord shape, same progression, and apply it to at least the next string set. Anything beyond that, you're really kind of getting into muddy territory. The next string set actually transfers pretty good. Some of the shapes are actually easier to play on the next string set. And then in part 2, we'll talk about the arpeggios and the melodic applications. And that's actually a lick from that, so stay tuned, practice those chords, and let me know what y'all think. Later.